Star-guided missiles, the silent precision of the cosmos. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to War Machines Explained. Today we explore a fascinating intersection of science, engineering, and warfare. Missiles guided by the stars, the principle of astronavigation. Unlike modern weapons that often rely on GPS or satellite signals, astro-guided missiles look far beyond Earth into the night sky. The core technology is known as astro-inertial guidance. The missile carries an inertial navigation system (INS), which measures acceleration and orientation to calculate its position. However, INS alone accumulates errors over long distances. To correct this, engineers introduced the Star Tracker, a sensitive optical device that captures the position of stars during flight. By comparing the observed star map with its onboard celestial catalog, the missile continuously recalibrates its path. This means that even if satellites are jammed, destroyed, or unavailable, the missile can still find its target using the eternal constellations as its guide. And now, something you already knew: DF-5, China's cosmic path to nuclear deterrence. Welcome to War Machines Explained. Today we turn our attention to China's DF-5 intercontinental ballistic missile, the weapon that first gave Beijing the ability to strike targets far beyond Asia using not only inertial navigation, but also astro-inertial guidance, a method that looked to the stars to find its way. Origins and development. In the aftermath of the 1960s, as the Cold War intensified, China recognized that to be taken seriously as a nuclear power, it needed a missile that could rival the ICBMs of the United States and the Soviet Union. The project began in the late 1960s, developed by the China Academy of Launch Vehicle Technology (CLT). First flight tested in 1971, the Dongfeng 5 DF-5, or Eastwind 5, became operational in 1981. It was China's first true intercontinental ballistic missile (ICBM), with the range to strike the continental United States. Technical characteristics: the DF-5 was a two-stage, liquid-fueled missile, enormous in both size and ambition. Length, around 32 meters. Launch weight, over 180 tons. Range, between 12,000 and 15,000 kilometers, sufficient to reach nearly any target worldwide. Payload, a single 3 to 5 megaton nuclear warhead in its earliest versions. Later variants, such as the DF-5B, introduced MIRVs, multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles, capable of carrying up to 10 smaller warheads. But what truly distinguished the DF-5 was its astro-inertial guidance system. Unlike purely inertial systems that could accumulate drift over long distances, astro-inertial navigation periodically corrected its course by referencing fixed stars through a celestial sensor. This made the DF-5 significantly more accurate for global strikes. With a circular error probable SEP of 800 meters to 1 kilometer, an impressive feat for the 1970s. Military application and strategic role: the DF-5 gave China, for the first time, a credible second strike capability, an ability to retaliate even if attacked first. Strategic deterrence, with the ability to strike major cities across the United States. The DF-5 forced Washington and Moscow to take Beijing's nuclear arsenal seriously. Counter-value strategy: the missile was primarily aimed at urban and industrial centers rather than hard and military targets. Its massive warhead ensured devastating consequences. Psychological power for China. Deploying the DF-5 was as much about political leverage as military strength. It signaled that China had joined the small club of nations with global nuclear reach. Evolution and modernization: the DF-5 has seen several upgrades. DF-5A improved range and reliability. DF-5B introduced MIRVs, allowing multiple targets to be struck with one missile. DF-5C, reportedly capable of carrying up to 10 warheads, cementing its role as a strategic equalizer. Though modern successors like the DF-31 and DF-41 are now more mobile and survivable, the DF-5 remains a symbol of China's entry into the elite circle of intercontinental nuclear powers. By turning its eyes to the stars, China charted a path of deterrence, one that reshaped the global nuclear balance and continues to echo through today's strategic landscape. Thank you for following this channel and giving your immense support. Goodbye. We wish you a pleasant rest of the day.